Tactical and practical. Let me give you a warning at the start of this episode. This episode is going to be more practical than it is tactical. I'm not saying it's not tactical. It's still pretty tactical, but most episodes are very tactical and very practical. This one is like extremely practical and just kind of tactical. You sick of hearing me say that yet? This episode is brought to you by IntelliGems, and I'm upset about this ad read today, to be honest, because one of you asked me this week, is IntelliGems a CRO platform? Have you not been listening? Have you not been listening to the ad reads where I explain that the work we do in IntelliGems, I don't even call it CRO because conversion rate has almost nothing to do with what we're doing. What we're doing inside of IntelliGems is growing our business profitably. It's going beyond CRO to add dollars straight to the bottom line. Yes, conversion rate might be going up, but that's not the North Star metric. The North Star metric is dollars in your bank account. It's profit per session. That's what we're looking at. So no, IntelliGems is not a CRO platform. IntelliGems is the only profit growth platform that I've ever seen. And yes, you grow your profit by doing some CRO type activity like testing prices and content and sections of your website. But again, this is so much more about increasing your conversion rate. This is about growing your business. It's about scaling and doubling and tripling your business profitably at a time where every brand should be focused on that. So if you've misunderstood my ad reads about IntelliGems, I hope that sets the record straight. They are your friends to help you grow your profit. So go to intelligems.io. If you like making money, let them know I sent you. Support the podcast. I'd really appreciate it. But all right, let's get back to this practical episode of Tactical and Practical. We're going to talk about bundles because our bundles are currently crushing. And I think during this particular moment in time of ecom, I'm recording this on April 21st, 2025, increasing the dollars you're netting per order is so important. Whether you're affected by tariffs or not, whether you're affected by this market uncertainty or not, it's always a good idea to try to add more dollars per order and per session. And our bundle strategy is one of the ways we've been doing that. I was skeptical that bundles could work for us because our products, typically priced at $300, are already, sometimes a stretch for a lot of Americans, right? So we know from our customer data that people are saving up for months and sometimes years before they buy a watch from us. So offering them a bundle that was twice our AOV or 3 times or quadruple our AOV seemed like not a great idea to me. So we kind of started small, with lower priced bundles, but in the last year we've escalated. Now we have a bundle that costs $1,500 that we're selling a lot of. So I'm going to walk you through kind of the evolution of our bundle strategy. This might get a little dry. I'm just going to be listing the products and how we price them and how we think about them. But this strategy and this evolution of our bundle building offers has been crazy impactful for us, has made our acquisition more profitable, and it adds a ton of profit dollars when people are ordering these bundles as opposed to just one of our watches on its own. So, excuse me, let's get into it. All right, first up, the first bundle we offered, like I said, I was concerned that going the higher price route was not a good one. So for the first one, we did a bundle that was the same exact price as one of our watches. All we did was say, buy the watch, we'll give you the matching wedding ring for free. Now, margin-wise, turns out that works better for us than selling the watch at a discount, and we make people enter a code to unlock the free ring, which means they cannot use a different code to get any dollars off the watch. This actually is one of those rare cases where the margin dollars and the margin percentage get better. But the perceived value of this deal is insane, and conversion rate and revenue and profit per session are really, really high on this offer because they're getting what's perceived as a $200 value absolutely for free. After we saw the success of that, we started offering a watch and sunglasses bundle. We also sell sunglasses that match our top-selling watches. But kind of sticking with the theme here of pairing one of our best-selling watches with a matching accessory. This one does have to be priced a little bit higher because sunglasses cost us a little bit more than rings. But the way that we've typically priced these, and we've price tested them a bit, but they usually fall somewhere between, you're going to buy the watch, you're going to get the sunglasses for like $20 to $50. We've price tested it in there. We're still price testing it in there. The sunglasses typically cost $100. So this is messaged as either like, buy the watch, get the sunglasses 70% off, or buy the watch, get the sunglasses half off. Our margin percentage takes a little bit of a hit here, but our margin dollars are better on this than when someone just buys the watch at a discount, which is going to be a theme that you're going to see throughout this episode. I'm not really concerned with our margin percentage because I always say you can't pay your bills with percentages. You can't pay salaries with percentages. You can't pay your mortgage with percentages. And worst of all, you can't buy whiskey with percentages. But you can buy whiskey with dollars. And you can pay your employees with dollars, and you can pay your bills with dollars. So we are always optimizing for dollars, not percentages here. So keep that in mind. This one, it's worse on the margin percentage, but better on the margin dollars. That's all we care about. This deal, just something for you to keep in mind, is somewhat seasonal and somewhat cyclical for us. Both these bundles actually work best as a gift, so they peak around Father's Day and Christmas. And the sunglass bundle specifically does better in the spring and summer than it does in the winter because, it's sunglasses. After we tested these first two bundles, we did start to introduce some higher-priced watches. It wasn't because of that; it's just what happened. And we started getting more and more orders for $500 and $600 and $700. So I was like, maybe we can bundle, 3 watches and a display box together. And maybe we can price some of these bundles anywhere between, $500 and $1,000. And, even though our AOV is $300, we might be able to get some people to pull the trigger on it. And this has been really eye-opening for us, and I think could be really eye-opening for a lot of brands because, like I said, I think increasing AOV should be top of everyone's mind right now. And before you go develop a bunch of products that are much more expensive than your current hero SKU, testing some of these bundles is a great way to kind of test the price sensitivity of your audience. The way that I think about it is, yes, a lot of our customers have to save up to buy one of our watches. A big chunk of our customers, have heard about us for 6 months before they buy a watch. But it's not everyone. Some of our customers are rich, and some of our customers come to our website, and yeah, they only give us $400, but that's because that was the most expensive watch we had. That's because we didn't offer anything that was more expensive. And this first bundle where we take 3 of our best-selling whiskey barrel watches, we call it the Master Distiller's Bundle, take those 3 watches, put it together, throw in the display box for free, at $700, $800, $900, this bundle started being taken quite a bit. And it started to kind of be a little eye-opening for us that there are more customers than we thought that are willing to come to our store and drop $1,000 if the perceived value is there. So, this, I'm getting off track from the bundle conversation, but this is one of those things that can really help mold and shape your brand. And you can kind of start to test the upper limits of what people are willing to spend. And now we feel even more confident going into product development meetings with the goal of designing, a $8,000-$9,000 watch. Sorry, not $8,000-$9,000 watch. An $800, a $900, or a $1,000 watch. Because we know that a fair amount of people are coming to our website today and spending $1,000 on these bundles. So, just a little quick. I said this wasn't going to be that tactical, but I guess we're getting pretty tactical now. This can help you really, expand your product catalog and expand your price range if done correctly. This episode is also brought to you by Postscript, and specifically the new Shopper app. app feature. I don't know what Shopper is. Shopper is a robot, and let me just tell you, Shopper's been slinging watches for us like nobody's business. I swear he's coming for my job. Shopper is an AI tool that is able to scale one-to-one human-like conversations. It's not like any other chatbot I've seen. He is having complex conversations with our customers and making watch suggestions that are perfect based on what customers are telling us. The day we turned it on, I was nervous just to let this robot go and talk to all of our customers. But someone had actually texted Shopper, and told us that they didn't like the height of their last watch. They thought it stuck up too far off their wrist. It didn't comfortably fit under a button-up shirt. And Shopper, I still don't really know how it did this, but it must be able to scan our website. It found the lowest profile watch we have and recommended it to him, and that person bought it. And I think Postscript just announced that Shopper's free. Am I hearing that right? I don't have that in my ad read notes here, but Shopper might be free for the next couple of months. If not, it's super affordable. I've seen the pricing structure already, and it is not bad at all. And if you're looking for a new SMS platform, not only does Postscript have the latest and greatest of AI tools, they are also one of the most reliable, most proven, and most tested SMS provider out there. I've been a paying customer for, I think, 5 years now, maybe 4. I don't know. But we've never had a single problem with messages being delayed or canceled or missing Black Friday deadlines or anything. Their team is absolutely top shelf people. So go to postscript.io, let them know I sent you, and start making more money today. Now, on this Whiskey Distillers bundle, I want to talk about how we chose the watches that are in here. They are all made out of whiskey barrel wood, which is one of our most popular materials. One of them is our second best-selling whiskey barrel watch. The other two are a little bit further down the list. But it's important to note we didn't include our most popular whiskey barrel watch in here, mainly because we've been having trouble keeping it in stock for the last 18 months since we launched it. So I didn't want to, throw it in there. I'm not looking to take any less margin on that watch. Maybe a mistake, maybe not. Maybe we'll do it once we kind of catch up on inventory of it. But for now, I went with our second best-selling whiskey barrel watch, then like our third one, then like our fifth one. The good thing about this mix is you're getting a lot of different options, which I think, especially in apparel, is really important. In these 3 watches, you're getting 2 different colorways, 3 different movement functions, and 3 different size options. So yes, it's 3 whiskey barrel watches, but some might be better with different outfits. Some might be better on different occasions. Some might be better when you want to stand out or if you want to be more subtle. Just something to think about as you're building your bundles. I don't think, unless you're selling like T-shirts, like I bought a bundle, I think, of like 10 of these plain black T-shirts because it's all I wear. But if you're selling anything that's, fashion in some kind of form of expression, you don't want to be too redundant with it. So we want to include some variety in there. The next thing I'll note here is that this bundle does not include our most premium whiskey barrel watches. They lean on our more accessible, affordable one. They're all quartz movements. We are about to launch a top shelf whiskey bundle, which is going to be 3 of our premium automatic whiskey barrel watches. I'll probably include that top one in there. But this first one was like some of our most popular affordable whiskey barrel watches. Now, bundling these 3 watches together, discounting them, and then throwing in the wooden display box for free. Obviously, this is worse for us margin percentage-wise, but as again, like I mentioned earlier, much better for us dollar margin-wise. And the way I look at it is, acquisition for us is profitable, but it's not crazy profitable. Someone buys this bundle instead, even if our CAC on it is $100 higher, we're netting like an extra $200 on an acquisition than if someone just comes and buys a regular watch from us. So that's why I like this bundle so much. This bundle, like I said, was kind of the turning point, kind of got us more excited about doing more of these. So we started doing them on some of our collaborative collections. We've got 2 Jack Daniels bundles running right now. One is aptly called the old number 7 bundle. It's 3 watches priced at, you guessed it, $777. Triple sevens. It's 3 of the watches in that collection, not the most premium. But that one's been doing well. And then our most premium bundle is all 5 Jack Daniels watches with the display box for free. That one's priced at $1,500. And again, this one is one of those ones that really surprised us a little bit and really makes us confident about our product development strategy going forward, because we're getting so many people coming to the website right now spending 5 times our AOV on one bundle. And we're really excited about that. Now, the last thing we do here on bundles that I wanted to call out was you can use them to help you move certain inventory, especially towards the end of a sale, like, Father's Day or Christmas. At times when we've been over inventoried on a certain watch, we'll build a bundle or a couple bundles featuring that watch that either pair it with another watch or an accessory, but we'll kind of highlight and promote that watch and merchandise it prominently on our website to try to just move units, which is, can be a really powerful thing. It's not like it's a bad watch or anything, but we just missed on our forecast on it. We can throw in the free sunglasses specifically on that. We can throw in another watch in a box. We can throw in a necklace, whatever. But it's just a way to kind of keep talking about a watch that you might be heavy on and push more out the door. So I don't know your brand specifically, but I would take ours as an example and build your own bundles. I'd try pairing complementary products or complementary accessories with your hero products. I would try bundling some of your best sellers all together. I would use your existing customer journey data, see what people are already purchasing together, see what people are most likely to buy a month after they purchase the first thing. Try a bunch of these. I listed 4 or 5 that we've done here. I didn't list another 3 or 4 that haven't gone great for us. So you definitely got to take your at-bats here. Keep trying. Test ads to each of them. Test merchandising them on different areas of your website. Test them in offers in your acquisition flows. Test them as offers in your retention campaigns. I think bundling is a super underrated tactic. We all, like to go to discounts in e-com. We're guilty of it too, because it works and it's, a quick hit and it's clean and easy. But bundles can be super impactful long term, because now I'm not just selling one watch at a time and not netting a little bit on an acquisition. We're getting multiple products out into the market, netting much more dollars on an acquisition, and we're all better off for it. So that's my episode on bundles. Hope it helped. Thanks for listening to Tactical and Practical, brought to you by Intelligems. You can hit me up on Twitter at Nate Legos if you have any questions. Would love to talk to you. And I'll see you next time.